He's recognizing that he actually should have his eyes on the long game here. And so I guess there's a different set of principles that he's operating by than he has before. And I think a lot of that has been the burgeoning effect of all of these other Avengers and seeing how much they've put on the line. It was all there in this universe to begin with, and I think that that's why the Marvel comics have always been so numinous to kids and grown-ups and people. There's this love for it because it speaks to the world, but it also speaks to the democratic American projected dream, which is far more complicated than that. But there's an ideal there that's always been trying to express itself, and strangely, in some ways, the best of it has been expressed in these little 2-hour segments of entertainment.
When I did Iron Man 2, I didn't know if the fans and the audience would accept my interpretation, my casting of this character. And so while I knew there were many different kind of dramatic directions that we could go and parts of the character that we could reveal or peel away or not, it was very, it was just an introduction to this character as like an idea. And it wasn't until Avengers 2, the first Avengers, that I got to work with Joss Whedon and really work on this characterization and develop the depth of this character's backstory and what we wanted to be her truth. I think Natasha is a little bit different than your kind of average hero or superhero in a sense, because she has she operates on a different kind of she has a different sort of moral compass than some of the other characters, like, say, even Cap. I think she understands that there's a balance between dark and light in the world, and that you kind of have to, I think she understands the sacrifice you have to make on either end in order to have a kind of balance. And that might not be a reality that some of the other characters are really willing to swallow, but I don't think she has to have the same mindset as say Cap in order to work alongside him. She just looks at the world in a different way, but they can have a shared goal. I really love Natasha. I think she's constantly evolving. She's, she doesn't get stuck on things. She's just continuously moving forward, and I think, she doesn't dwell on regrets or the past, even though those things may haunt her.
An actor's essential journey is really kind of like a vagabond. It's transient, you're alone, you don't see people very often. And this was totally different than that. And so we made this beautiful family together. And I'm actually really moved about it. Yeah, I mean, the amazing thing about Marvel is they sort of have their hand on the pulse of the culture, and as a reflection of, and I would say even a bit of a leader of where we are, where we were, and where we're going.